Who knows what may come next?
On Triple J this morning have Lupe Fiasco joining us. And
Hi.
Hello.
How have you been? Last time we spoke, you'd just been in New Zealand snowboarding, and I'm guessing there wasn't too much of that this time around.
No. It was big day out season again. Round 2.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
How was New Zealand? How was the Gold Coast?
New Zealand was really good. New Zealand's always good. Wherever I'm at, New Zealand is always good.
Now, we were mentioning off air also that you've been eating some of the local fast food product that hasn't really done
Red
well for your
Rooster.
stomach. But in New Zealand, did you go sampling any? So there's lots of good gourmet food over there. And do any wine tours?
No, I didn't get a chance to. I was supposed to. I took like a helicopter tour and saw the whole thing.
Did you?
But I didn't get a chance to go to any of the islands outside of Auckland.
Why a helicopter tour?
I think it's you get to see everything. You know what I'm saying? Like regular walking tours or bus tours, like there's so much that you can't see because of your vantage point. When you're up there, you can see everything.
So you're a bit like Axl Rose. You like to fly by helicopter whenever you can.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Do you find that when you're in cities for a very short amount of time, I mean, you've been playing for a while and you tour for a while, you do get these really short moments to see a city, so you're just trying to find the best way to see it now in a short amount of time?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. A more exhilarating way to see it, because I've seen them before, and even with those short periods of time, I get to see a vast amount of the city, especially if I'm doing like promotions or something like that. But this was just like a different way to see everything, like from the beach to the urban areas to the islands to volcanoes to the bird sanctuaries to everything else. It's pretty cool.
And then to the radio studios and the TV studios and a whole bunch of different microphones.
Yeah. But I think I'm running out of stuff to talk about. So
really?
My requests are becoming like lower and lower.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Really?
Well, let's find out.
What do you want to talk about? We're here to help you. I mean, if you've got something you need to get off your chest.
No. It's not me. I just think I think now I'm getting to the point where, you know how a lot of people don't do like certain people who've like made it, I guess, quote unquote, don't really do interviews because it's like their whole life has been talked about in the moment where they were really, really famous and really, really
So
hot.
this could be your final ever interview, Lupe Fiasco.
It could be.
This could be
Let's
it.
make it a good one.
Well, yeah.
Let's make it controversial.
Bring
Quick, say
it-
something
bring it
wild.
out.
Who do you really hate? Yeah, let's
Who do
face
I really
it.
hate? Oh man, I hate the Israeli army right now.
Uh-huh.
With a passion. I just think that atrocity is amazing, especially the history that goes along with it and everybody's history in that region. For things like that to be taking place and the unevenness of the force and the use of force, period, in reaction to criminal activities, you create a war. I think that's very disgusting.
Okay, well, let's flip it. What do you really love at the moment?
I really like pineapple juice for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a bit controversial,
Yeah.
Lupe. Just,
it's not. It's I don't know. I'm on like my health kick now.
Yeah, so the food that you were discussing previously doesn't sound like the healthiest of
Fast food chicken.
choices.
No, Red Rooster is high in nutritional components and materials and synthetic materials.
But you've always been relatively healthy, haven't you? Like you don't drink or anything.
No, I don't drink. I don't smoke. But I lead such a tumultuous lifestyle that I'm very, very susceptible to eating terrible things at the moment, and that'll be the only thing I eat.
How do you
a day.
stay healthy on the road then?
I don't know. I don't think I stay healthy. I don't think I do. I try to. I have many doctors who hover around me. I'm like, you should stab yourself with this and eat this and take these.
Well, I've got something. Have you got any doctors here? Because I was going to go to a dermatologist.
Worrying rash.
Put your hand up if you're a doctor in the room there.
Any doctor?
Who in the entourage is a doctor through the glass?
one.
Nobody.
There's no one.
Nah.
All right, well, we're talking to Lupe Fiasco. Let's have a listen to something from the Coll. I imagine we're going to have a listen to. Unless
Nah.
Well, yeah.
I can't tell if you were faking that excitement or not.
It was kind of forced.
Yeah, well, maybe
It
when
wasn't fraudulent excitement though. See, that's the
No.
difference. Forced excitement and
but not
fraudulent. Yeah, it
fraudulent.
was very forced.
maybe when we come back
Apologize.
from listening to this song, we can talk about maybe you have forced excitement because you've already predicted an end to hip hop.
I did?
Here it is, Lupe Fiasco on Triple J.
On Triple J, that was Lupe Fiasco. Yeah, I was just saying that I read in a blog, and it may not have been you, saying that you say, I feel like hip-hop is coming to, dare I say, an end.
Yeah, question mark.
Question mark. No pun intended.
Dare you say
Yeah,
it?
no pun intended. The pun being that my album is called LUPN,
Uh-huh.
which could be twisted into a clever underground viral marketing ploy. Mention the end and everything that I do.
And maybe if it gets blogged, and then it might get repeated on the radio.
Right, then somebody will repeat it on the radio, and then it becomes like a whole hoopla. And it's like, hey,
you're like Trent Reznor from 9 Inch Nails.
Well, hang on, so far we've compared him to Trent Reznor and Axl Rose.
Yeah.
How's that sitting with you?
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Joe Strummer and
Yeah. Well,
and,
okay, let's move straight into
Johnny
comparing
Rotten.
you to Joe Strummer and Johnny Rotten, because both of them sang in fairly over-the-top English accents.
here we go again.
Which brings me to something that I heard just a couple of days ago on a little website called Japanese Cartoon.
MySpace.com.
You can kill or just destroy them. Here's your pistol and your poison. Please decide. Please decide.
Yes.
Because aeroplanes flying under the ground, fireworks that don't make a sound. But oh, what a lie.
So did you have a dialect coach for that particular
Did I have a who?
performance? Like a dialogue
Voice
dialect
coach.
It's not me.
It's not you. Now, what's the name of the vocalist on that track?
I don't know.
Because this is a band called Japanese Cartoon,
Yes, it is.
and I did see somewhere that there are rumours that maybe you may have lent your voice to the project.
No.
That you may produce the project.
Yes.
Right.
And
I
you don't.
produced it
So
and I
you
financed
you
it.
produced a
Yeah.
song that you
Yeah.
financed.
I produced the whole album.
and you don't even know the name of the singer.
No.
Wow.
I don't.
Do they come in a mask?
No.
You just didn't. There was like it was black glass on the recording.
I get
studio.
letters in the mail.
Is it
Postcards.
really you and you're
it's-
trying to cover
and
it up?
it's like collage letters, like bomb threats or something like that. Like from the olden days. And
Please
it'll be
turn
like,
up the
it'll be,
symbols on this track.
But it would be like from different newspapers and magazines and stuff. And so the letters would be in different colors. And it'd be like, so what do you think about this one? And I'm like, you should put a tambourine on it. And then I mail it back, but I got to send it back via carrier pigeon.
So that's why it's taken a
complex,
while.
this recording business, isn't it?
It is. It's
No
yes.
wonder you want to step out of the industry. The hip hop's coming
Yes.
to an end.
Yes.
I can see. What are you going to do as your fallback career?
You got a book, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm actually writing like 4 books now.
So how's Reflections of a Window Washer going?
It's very well.
Is it?
Actually, it's actually, I don't think I can write really long things. I don't think I have the stamina
So
to
that-
write
that-
very long.
That title is actually the entire book.
Yes, basically.
It's
and
worth it. It's such a
6
good-
pages.
Just explaining the pun.
But I discovered that about myself as a writer. I don't really have the patience to do really long form writing. So I started just a collection of like short stories.
We have Lupe Fiasco in this morning. He's in the country once again for the big days out around the nation and enjoying himself immensely, even though he's got a slightly upset stomach.
I have a rooster stomach.
From too much rooster. He's going to hang around just for a little while this morning and tell us whether the next record really is the final one, as he's been saying. It could well be. Is Loop End really the end? You're going to find out on Triple J. Yes, on Triple J we have Lupe Fiasco. You did say, and you have said a few times before, that the next album will be the final one. It's very hard for us to actually believe that, I have to say, because things
Why?
because things are going so well for you, and people who have a talent for doing something, it's very hard for them to walk away from it unless they die. And we're hoping that's not going to happen. So, I mean, do you really think you're going to give up making